Good evening, guys. Shewa. Wiki Bose Bekon. Good evening, everyone. Ekrole. Share miss me. How are you guys? Good evening. What's going on? Nangati Daru. If you see how many people send this video to me, you guys want to turn me to a political analyst. You were just sending me, Auntie Aduni, have you seen this video? Auntie Aduni, have you seen this video? Auntie Aduni, have you seen this video? I said I don't see the video, but I was busy. I said I was going to be busy today. Then you can face the life with me. You guys don't want me to face my life. You want me to face my warrants? I go face my warrant too. Anyway, guys, how are you? Good evening. Nice to have you around. Nice to have you on this channel. Nice to have you. How has your day been? I know it's evening in some parts of the world. UK, Nigeria. We are still in afternoon here. So I welcome every one of you and I say thank you for joining me. How have you guys been? People love my analysis. Thank you. People were just sending this video. They were sending it. I said, I'm busy. Okay, I will see what I can do today. So I said, okay. As I see, say, okay, I don't come back. I said, okay, I still time. Even if I'm not going to stay long, let's quickly do this. Let me share with people on Facebook so they can join us. Should we do little calling show? Or I should just analyze and move? But because it's a case of national interest, I think I should allow you guys to call in. So I greet everyone. Tell me talk back. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Cowboy. Good evening. Good evening. Let me try and share it with people on Facebook. Only join one. Nigerian matter no the end. Kai. You will just see some things. You will shake your head, honestly. Then you wonder how long are we going to continue this way as a people? How long? All this national disgrace we keep getting from people that are supposed to be our leaders. Daddy Freeze too just went on live. Okay. That means you guys have a lot of show to watch. All right, good evening, guys, and welcome. Like I said, you see, somebody has just sent another thing again. I'm even supposed to put this guy's picture. The guy that challenged Wiki, that's Yerima, the guy, Nigerian Navy guy, very clean, handsome guy. Very clean, handsome guy. Anyway. So, let me be looking at your comments. Abioye. I don't see the video since 4 days ago. I tell you, say the Amatano, they interest me. Anybody where they believe them, make them believe them. I beg. I saw it about the HIV. I saw it 4 nights ago. I even wanted to post it. I wanted to repost it. I just changed my mind. I changed my mind about posting it. You better be looking at those people. Better be looking at them. Anyway, good evening and thank you for joining me. Welcome. Welcome every one of you. So, I don't think it's any more news that Wike and a particular Navy army clashed today. Concerning landed property in Abuja. For those of you that may not know Wike, in case you are not in Nigeria, Wike is one of our ministers in Nigeria. In fact, he's the minister of the Federal Capital Territory of Nigeria, and he's been in charge of the landed property. You have not heard about it. Okay, we will talk about it. We will talk about it, I promise you. So let's deep down so that we will not, because of time. So today, there was a clash between Wike and a particular army officer. Why did I not put this guy's picture? Let me see if I have his own picture, so I can put his own picture too. I'm supposed to put a picture of the two of them. I can't. Okay, yeah, good. I have it. So this is the picture of the guy at the bottom. Is a Navy Army. So what is the story behind it? Let me read it out to you from the news. Then we watch Wike's video and talk about it. We analyze, then I give you time. You guys should have your inputs too on the issue. So what happened today, according to the news? All right. So according to the news, Wike and this particular Navy had issue at Abuja today. So according to the story, they said armed military officers acting on the instruction of former Chief of Naval Staff resisted efforts by Federal Capital Territory Minister Wike to halt alleged illegal development of a property on plot 1946, Gaduwa District 1, Abuja. Sorry. The incident occurred when the officers stationed at the site stopped the Federal Capital Territory Administration officials sent to demolish the alleged unapproved development on Tuesday. Mr. Wike, accompanied by the police commissioner in FCT, Mila Dantawaye, was initially denied access to the land located on plot 1946. However, despite the relentless efforts of the aggrieved officer under the control of a naval officer on the site, Mr. Wike was shoved by the security aides to access the site. The minister vowed to resist what he described as illegal land grabbing. He accused the retired military officer of carrying out a development on government land without the requisite papers. The minister also said the military officer's actions would not intimidate him and vowed to stop the illegal development. Despite the military intimidation, I will not succumb and allow this land grabbing, Wike said. It is illegality that must not stand. Mr. Wike also said he had already contacted the Chief of Defense Staff and the Chief of Naval Staff, both of whom he claimed assured him that the situation will be resolved. When government officials are carrying out their duties, some people think they can use force to intimidate them. I will not accept that. So, to cut a long story short, when it got to the land, so that was what happened. It was a situation of a land that was supposed to be demolished. And when they sent the people that were to demolish the place, including police, to go and do their job, they met army at the station, at the land, who resisted their efforts. Then Wike came and Wike confronted them, and there was altercation between Wike and one of the army officer who was there, and this has caught the attention of a lot of Nigerians. Number one, for the way Wike behaved and the way the naval army behaved. Wike, you will see the video, behaved in a different way from the way the guy behaved. And this is what caught the attention of most of Nigerians than any other thing in that particular video. I'm going to play the video because when they got there, the way Wike was talking was different from the way the guy was talking. Okay, so let us quickly watch the video and just say something about it. And honestly, personally, let's watch the video before I talk my opinion. All right. So in this video, I have where the guy was trying to explain to, I have where Wike was confronting the guy and where Wike was explaining what transpired between them. So please pay attention. Many of you have seen the video. It was a funny video. It's a funny video. It's very interesting that somebody You know, somebody like that confronted Wike. But there's a lot to say in this video. It just shows a lot of the things we are battling with as a people. Even though it's sad.
This is not professional. It's not professional. Please. You can't use
To be pausing in between. So what the scenario you are watching there involves a minister in Nigeria, the minister of the Federal Capital Territory. I was supposed to put arrows so that people who don't know him can know who identify him. He's the one wearing that green cloth, not a suit, with glasses and with a cap on his head. Okay, that is the minister of the Federal Capital Territory of Nigeria. Oh yeah, let's continue.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm an offside. Take to orders. So what? You had a who? I'm an offside. Take to orders. So that you take it, Mr. General. Okay. You can never develop this property. I will not allow it. No problem, sir. I'm only acting on my orders. If you want to kill everybody, kill everybody. We will not kill you. You cannot. We will not. We will not kill anybody. You're putting yourself in trouble. We will not. My friend, you see, this is the side. Don't talk. You cannot shut me up. You cannot shut me up. You're my senior. You cannot even talk when I'm talking.
Now, this particular place, I want you to really watch very well, because this is where our video is going to talk about more. Our analysis is really coming to. Please watch it very well. So that is the army that confronted the minister. Okay, that is the army, the naval army that confronted the minister.
Nobody does that. We did not carry anybody. They might do that. We will not carry because it was cheap on the bus. And then for you to carry them. Sir, everything was acquired legally. And so you get the... Will you stop that? I'm an officer. I have integrity. Shut up, your man. I will not shut up. Will you get up? Sir, I won't shut up. Sir, I was in school. You're not in school. Sir, you can't shut me up. Will you keep quiet? You're a big fool. I'm not a fool. I'm not a fool, sir. You can shoot anybody like that. Sir, I'm not a fool. I am not a fool, sir. As for the time I graduated, you are primary school. I'm acting on order. For which order? Let me see. You will see whether you love me. Sir, you can't call me a fool. I'm an officer. I'm not a fool, sir. I'm an officer. You would have killed everybody here. No, we won't kill anybody. We won't kill anybody. We're acting on orders.
Can you take us back to when this started and what this is all about?
When it's unfortunate.
Anyway, let's stop it. I don't think that the remaining is even relevant. Let's stop it there. Now, let's address number one. Let's talk about Wike's conduct, or the army officer's conduct. Let's talk about the Wike's conduct. Wike faced the guy and started talking insultively to the guy. At a point, he called the guy a fool, and the guy said, "I am not a fool." And we could see how the guy was responding respectfully to Wike, our minister. Number one, that army officer, if it were to be an ordinary man that talks to him that way, he himself will not be that calm. We have seen several ways this kind of people, I mean, people in uniform generally, we have seen the way they treat civilians. And we have always been complaining our government carry other face, and it continues. But because this is a minister now, the guy, because many of us, including me, but when I applauded him, I know why I was applauding him. I applauded him that he could stand up and face Wike straight in the face. Face him and look him straight to the face, to his face. But this particular guy, if it comes to ordinary citizen, will he behave the same way? No, he will not. Maybe that ordinary citizens cannot even face them, cannot confront them, especially wearing that uniform. Even when they are not wearing uniform, they will tell ordinary citizen, I'm coming to Wike. They will tell the ordinary citizen and say, do you know who I am? By the time they show their ID card, in fact, most of them, they have us whip inside their car to show that they are security people. He will have beaten the hell out of that person. Call more of his colleagues to come, and they can carry that person to straight to their guard room or wherever, to their barrack, and they will have dealt seriously with the person. But because it's now involving Wike, he was calm. Why was he calm? He still has to be accountable to his superior, the guy that drafted them to go and stay at that spot. He is responsible and accountable to that one. Now, he behaved the way he behaved. Number one, he was not rude to Wike. He purposely was not rude to Wike, because if he should be rude to Wike, he may lose his job. Number one. So, he was able to calm himself. But is that the true picture of our uniform personnel? That is the question all of us should ask ourselves. Is that the true picture of our uniform, our average uniform personnel? It may be clean, it may be well dressed, it may be he has put out the picture he wants to put out for us because of the power play. Remember, this is power versus power. A retired army general, Abinava general, versus the minister of Kini. So he has behaved in a way that he feels so that there won't be any problem. Let me behave myself. And maybe it is not as if we don't have good ones among them, but they are very, very scarce. Now, let's take it back to Wike. Let's leave the guy now. I'm not even so much concerned about the guy. I am more concerned about Wike, a minister. The people representing us. The people that are, when they see them, this is the product that Nigerians are. Look at the products Wike exhibited because of land. Look at the picture he exhibited like Agberu. They have always been doing this thing, all these people. This is the way they do land grabbing, and they will be fighting over lands, especially in Lagos. I don't know much about Abuja. It's a common thing in Lagos. They all know it's a common thing in Lagos. But because every one of our leaders, both the present, the past, and even the incoming one, all of them are going there for their personal benefit, not to serve. And that is why land belongs to certain people, which is not supposed to be. A lot of lives have been lost because of cases of land. Let's even assume this land belongs to people. Are there not supposed to be rules in selling such land till now? How the laws that will bind it, that will guide it, that once a land is for somebody, documents will be given, and everything will be sealed. Why is it that in our own country, problem of land, our ministers, in that kind of place that is even the seat of power, they cannot even do things perfectly in that country? See the way our minister turned to Agbero. Look at all the, let me put the video back. I will just silence it. Look at all the guys with him. Look at how all of them are shouting. Let me do this way so that we can put it up. Look at how they are fighting dirty inside that video. Like Agbero. When you are talking about a country that does not have what is called law and order, I don't think any country can win Nigeria. And when we talk, they will say we are demarketing Nigeria. When we talk, tell me a country that will win Nigeria when it comes to impunity. Single shame. Our leaders no gates. Look at how all of them are behaving. Please, is this Jankara market? Where do we call this thing? What is this that they are doing? Look at them in suits, dragging each other. Look at them pulling each other. Look at them pushing each other. And there is a minister standing right there. Wike should cover his face in shame and apologize for embarrassing and disgracing us. They are talking about landed property. Is there no way they are supposed to sort this thing without this fight? But because it has been their way. This is why sometimes I think these people do not have anything in their brain. Honestly. Because if they have something in their brain, there is a land. Somebody bought that land. That land is in dispute. What do? You go to courts. Go and sort it out in courts. Governments, they carry people go court here. People, they carry governments go court for this place. Why? So there will be law and order. So that people will not take the laws into their hands. Look at them there. What if that army officer is not the camp type? If he carry a gun, begin shoot there. That is how some people will have lost their lives. Does it mean we don't have the courts to sort this kind of thing out? What sort of embarrassment is this to us as a nation? Now, these same people, you can imagine, this thing has been on for long. We are all doing this. All of us are looking, but this is the era of social media. We cannot keep quiet for them anymore. This same security personnel that you are asking to go and mount landed property, to go and be guiding land, where are they supposed to be? Which day was I talking that the way they will carry police, they don't have enough police in the police station, but 5 police, 10 police will be following somebody around. Look at the police that are supposed to be at the station working. Look at them here. Look at army personnel. Nigeria was asking that people should come and enroll because of the threats of Trump. They don't have enough personnel. They have not been able to fight insecurity. They are asking the people that are supposed to fight insecurity to go and be mounting their property. Ah! Who do us? Who do us? Who do us as a people? How did we get here? How did we become a society of anarchy? How did we become a society of no law and order? Now, with what they are doing, look at the younger ones coming behind them. Look at what they are teaching the younger ones. Does it mean our government cannot sit down and work out things that will be in an orderly manner? They cannot work out things in orderly manner. With how many years they've been in power? With how long? What are they doing in their offices? Is always my question. That when something happens, everything will now scatter. Everything will become messed up. They are not only embarrassing themselves, they are embarrassing an average Nigeria to think that the giant of Africa, the country that is called the #1 country of the black nation, this is how our governments are handling the issues of property at this dispensation, at this era. This is the owner of the land. I will give that army guy little faults because he has to obey his boss. Is whatever they tell him to do, he has to do. And these are the same people telling us Trump wants to come now. They are shaking. Any country will look at America and say they want to come and confront them. America will be afraid. No, they will say, oh yeah, they are ready, they should come. Oh, that one flag you show me. This is the guy. They said most of these army officers or guy, they say now so they allocate the land to each other. Some of them have plots, 12 plots. Some of them have more than that. How did they acquire it? How much is their salary for them to acquire such property in Abuja? How did they acquire those properties? With their salary. Some of them, this is the guy that has the property. AZ Gambo, though he's wearing mask. This is the guy. Is it that they are collecting this land from the owners and making it their own? And Wike wants to use his office now to collect back from them. Ah, no wonder one single person build, is it 750 house? Emefiele built in Abuja. Emefiele, that house that he built, that the government that we saw. Nigeria. And if we are talking, you will see their customer. They will say, you are demarketing Nigeria. Please, how do you feel with what we are seeing online? Hold on. Hello, Samoa online. Kini Wike teko yen. Okay. Gbe sọ́dọ̀ yín kí n share. Okay. All right. Ma gbe síta. All right. So this is a writer that just called me now. One of the people that writes in is a journalist. One of the people that writes in newspapers. He said, Nyesom Wike. Let me read what he told. He just told me that he sent something to me. He said, what an emotional outrage. Unruly to a Nigerian soldier. Calling the Nigerian soldier is a fool. Number one, that uniform is supposed to be something of honor. That is our pride as a nation. That uniform they wear, they are representing us in the eyes of the world. No wonder we see ordinary Nigerian citizens, civilians, they will carry Olopa. Olopa no respect himself. Citizen no respect Olopa. Then one person well to just, you touch Olopa uniform here, you are finished. Talk less of army. Do you know what they call this army? Here, they are well respected. Even when they are retired, that place of honor, they still give it to them. When we are saying we are messed up as a people, you think we are joking. That uniform, we can look at somebody wearing that uniform in the eyes of the world and said you are a fool. When you see army officers here, you will love to be an army person. You will want your children to be part of them. When they are walking on the streets, clean, you will love to be part of them. So we have armies wey clean like this. Now we go to see Jagba. We go see some Olopa. I was seeing a video of one army officer for one bush. He don't drink. I saw another one. Policeman. That one no be drink. The thing where that one take pass drink. You need to see how the guy, it was like a zombie inside that uniform. If our leaders are not respecting their uniform, how do we want the people, the younger ones, the future of Nigeria, how do we want them to respect the uniform? Armies are respected all over the world. Police are respected all over the world. And our own minister that should know better, look at an army officer and call him a fool. The guy was even still respectful to him, but he went on shouting and screaming like somebody that was drunk. He kept on screaming. Most of these people are not supposed to even be our leaders. We have people that are more capable, but they will not let them get here. And this is why we keep getting it wrong. This is why we are not where we are supposed to be as a people. You can imagine when they will just carry anybody from anywhere, all because that person has served them at a point in time and said, oh yeah. Please tell me how Wike is different from MC Oluomo. Is even more tush than Wike. MC Oluomo, you will never see MC Oluomo. Despite the fact that he's not educated, you will never see MC Oluomo engage in rough fights. Maybe his boys, or maybe in the days past, before he get money reach where he gets money reach, you see how the guy, they talk like, as if to say that he be president now. And somebody will be call our president, minister of Federal Capital Territory, the one that is supposed to be like the governor of Oyo State, Abuja, the capital of the whole of Nigeria. Hey, God. Look at the way Wike was vibrating. You see, this Wike, all these our leaders will continue to demarket Nigerians by themselves. Because this is the era where the world is looking at everything going on. They will look at him and be like, who are these people? Why are they behaving this way? And they will say that is a minister. An average person here, you don't disrespect people when talking to them. even when they have done wrong. You don't disrespect them when you talk. Most of us, in fact, if not all of us, the mentality they use in bringing us up has really affected us. We should be changing by now. But unfortunately, people that are supposed to be at the forefront of the change, of the orientation, of a better tomorrow, these are them. This wicked. Speaking like a tout. Not even a tout. Go and tell your mother to keep short. Eduro. Oh, ó ti bá mi yọ, ó ṣe dia. Look at the type of people that would never let that country work. You see one of them don't come. Politician house boys. So what has happened in this video is a thing of pride for you as a citizen. What you saw in that video has become something to clap for as a citizen. How Wike is vibrating. How the country has become so lawless, so disorganized, that issue of land, they cannot sort it out through documentation, through allocation, through courts. If you think those lands does not belong to those people, there is a way you go about it. Not by doing agbero, not by just demolishing. If they feel you cannot demolish their land, they have the right to take you to court until the court says otherwise. Why are we this kind of people? Where we think... There are times I just think, I say, can I even blend in Nigeria if I go back again? Because there are some things I will see that are becoming like, when are we going to stop all this as a people? And somebody is coming and say, will his mommy keep quiet? Oh. Okay, let me quickly read what they asked me to put out. Nyesom Wike, this is written by Yaya Balogun, is a writer for some of Nigerian newspapers. And he said by Nyesom Wike, unruly to a Nigerian soldier, you are a fool, in quotes. Nigerian soldier, calmly, I am not a fool, sir. Nyesom Wike, agitated, you must buy someone. You must kill someone. Nigerian soldier, calmly and orderly. We won't kill anyone. I am obeying orders, sir. This writer, Nyesom Wike, has literally climbed with indiscipline to the leaf top. Nyesom Wike in Yoruba, Ogungi koja owe, he must be reprimanded. Nyesom Wike, the Minister of Nigeria Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, Nigeria, and some of his entourage have reached an unprecedented level of public indiscipline. The military ranks among the most esteemed profession globally. I think this man is an army officer here. This person that wrote this thing. I'm not too sure, but I think. The military ranks among the most esteemed professions globally. These dedicated individuals voluntarily put their lives on the line, safeguarding their nation from both internal and external threats, fostering discipline while reshaping undisciplined mindsets. For this unfortunate incident in Nigeria to have coincided with the Veterans Day in the United States is disheartening to me. Our brave servicemen and women uphold the nation's sovereignty and territorial integrity. In the United States, the U.S. Army enjoys great respect, just like I said, and they are held in highest regard, both in the private and public sectors. Nigeria should not be an exception. I experienced a troubling yet mild dream about President Tinubu last night, only to awaken to a regrettable national incident caused by Wike, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. A true professional will retain composure and order in any situation, regardless of the circumstances that led to his display of arrogance. What are we calling a leader? When we refer to people as leaders, There are so many things expected of you once you become a leader. Not only in the way you dress, it's not by wearing suits. Even his dressing does not compose the dressing of a leader. Forget, I'm not talking about him wearing native. Let me put that video. Look at that video again. Look at the way his dressing is looking like somebody that they didn't iron that clothes. Look at his outward appearance, like somebody that did not even take his bath for that day. It is not only in appearance, it's also in the way you talk, the way you address issues, boiling issues, how you are able to calm it. But instead, he aggravated that particular issue, the way he handled it. Why will you carry so many entourage? And yet, Zambisa forest is there. A lot is going on in Nigeria. Terrorists are disturbing Nigeria all over the place. And you have such entourage to go and fight because of land. In every sane society, America, in every form, the veterans, those are the people that have served the army before, that they have retired, they are given privilege. They want to rent house new. They want to buy something in the store new. Wherever they are given that special privilege. No matter how long you serve, no matter how short you serve. And that uniform is well respected. It's a big shame on Wike. For all of you, me, I'm not a politician. I'm not for or against any one of them. But when they do something wrong, when they do something... Now, there is a particular guy, Lere Olayinka or something, that is, I think it works for Wike. He refused to post that particular place. Wike was fighting the army guy. He now posted where Wike was explaining. Can you see how our people only look out for themselves? Now he's covering his own bread. And that's why I don't trust politicians. I don't trust people who go with politicians or who surround politicians or who wine and dine with them. They can never be trusted. None of them. As long as you are dining with them. This guy saw the truth. He omitted it. He now posted where Wike was explaining. Even his explanation does not make sense. You are explaining that, okay, the man wants to build on that land, and you have told him not to build on that land. You have told him they are coming to demolish the place, and he stationed people there. So, take him to court. But because all of you, all these our leaders know that our judiciary is being controlled. Because if not, something like that is supposed to end in the courts, where the court will give them caveat emptor, whatever they call it. Sorry, lawyers, if I use the wrong word here. Where they will stop all activity on that land until further notice, until judgment is given. Then everybody will go with their documents. Government will go with their documents. If you think you as a government, you have the right to the property. If you think you as a government did not give them the allocation to that property. After all, when people buy property, they still have to collect documents from the government before they can build, before they can do anything on that land. Even his dressing looks like somebody not fit to represent us as a leader. Most times I see his dressing. He's always looking shabby, one kind. I'm like, oh, you are a leader, for crying out loud. You are a mirror for the youth. If by this dispensation, Nigeria is still in this path, is still on this path, what is the assurance of a better tomorrow with what we are seeing? What is the assurance of a better tomorrow in that country? If tomorrow a civilian sees army now, slap them, abuse them. What is Wike going to say? We have not finished talking about one. We were talking about Senator Nedunwoko as at yesterday, locking people up without due process. The last time it was Senator, this guy, Edo State, a former Edo State governor, Oshiomhole, that locked people inside the airport. And that was how that case just went, just like that. Not caring if there was going to be emergency and anything. We saw him standing on top of more like a table, screaming and shouting on that day. These are the people we are calling our leaders. Okay, somebody said Wike drinks a lot. He's a known drunkard. He probably have taken something before going to that place. When the Indian Prime Minister visited, Wike almost embarrassed himself in the State House. Which way, Nigeria? And we are hoping, we are wishing for a better tomorrow for our children. Is this how we are going to have a better tomorrow? I'll post this thing on social media. I'll post it there. A country that does not have rule and order. I mean law and order. A country where there is no implementation of law. We have that law, but nobody is implementing it. The law can only be implemented when it concerns the poor. When it concerns the rich, everybody do as they please. Some people are saying that guy is going to lose his job. He might not lose it because this is power play between people who are connected. The guy is connected. He was a former army officer, a senior one for that matter. So this is now power versus power. But the embarrassment, and these are the same army Nigerian government is using to pose in the eyes of the world. As we carry what we have, that is how the world will carry it for us. As we carry our house and present it to the world, that is how the world will help us to carry it. We are not talking of ordinary, even ordinary civilian. You don't talk them down. You don't scream at them. You don't tell them to shut up. You don't. This syndrome of, do you know who I am, has destroyed us as a people. And people still apply that statement. They are still applying it till now. You see, when we are talking about the way people are abusing power, because it has not come to you, or because the person abusing using his power to abuse people is your favorite, you don't see anything wrong in what they do. Can you see what they have brought to the public that will affect you, affect your children, by a minister, not ordinary citizen? Not somebody that does not know the law. Somebody that is supposed to present himself in a very credible, respectful way. Look at the way he behaves in the society, in the eyes, not in the eyes of Nigerians. So don't forget, everything on internet now all the world, they watch out. After all, I hear a day, and people have been sending it to me. At this point, Nigerians should demand Wike should apologize for embarrassing the Nigerian army. The Nigerian army should demand an apology if they are truly credible, if they want the world to respect their uniform, if they want the world to see them as being serious, if they want the world to see them as being credible, if they want to see them and respect their uniform, they have to demand an apology from Wike. I am not talking about Nigerians now. I am talking about the Nigerian Navy and all security personnel. They are to demand apology from Wike so that that uniform can be once respected. So that that uniform, people will not look at it and spit on it. Nobody. You see, this attitude of disrespecting people, and say, because I'm Oga, I'm the boss, I am this, that mentality has messed us up. If Wike can behave like this in public, what do we know Wike is doing to people working under him? When I say the level of abuse going on in that country is better imagined. Somebody that can come to the public, carry entourage, like he's carrying thug. In fact, they are more like looking like thugs to me. You saw the way they were dragging each other. You saw the way they were dragging each other. In the video, look at him. Look at Wike. Look at Wike. Look at the police too. Look at them pushing each other. Look at his security aides. Look at them. Look at how they are pushing each other. Look at them. See them. They are even about to do two fighting. Trump is watching all of you. The world is watching. Look at them. Look at them. Look at Wike in the midst of them. A minister. Wike, shame on you. Wike, big shame on you, and that's your office. That office is supposed to be honorable office. If this is the best way you can settle land disputes, you have turned yourself to Agberu. Wike turned himself to Agberu. He turned himself to thugs. He turned himself to street boys. We don't smoke colo. We don't know what thing then they do. See how they are dragging Wike instead they push them. Look at them. Look at them. Look at his look. When I saw the guy's age, I said, so this guy no be old man. I saw his age. Wike is 57. 57 ni Wike. Look at him. Look at somebody that is supposed to be, he's representing the president, oh, because that is the job he's doing. Representing the government in Abuja. And these are the people we are calling official age. Otonisha, because it looks damn too old. Uniform personnel. Sambisa, the same people that are telling, remember Trump said, no, not Trump. Was it this guy in Texas? He said all the money they allocate for security in Nigeria, what are they using them for? These are part of the personnel that should be on the waters to fight against terrorism, to fight against the insecurity we are facing. Now those people then collect where all their ogas they place in front of their land to be monitoring their land. Our highways are insecure. They still kidnap some people that I saw again today. Some of them ran. They were rescued today. Yesterday I saw another one. Can you see the kind of society? And when we talk, this woman is demarketing Nigeria. From what you have seen in this video now, who has demarketed Nigeria way too much? Drag Nigeria in the mud. Who really demarketed Nigeria between Wike and Nigerians that are calling for better governance? Please. When I saw the video, I said no. I said, with what is going on in that country, with what we are facing at this very crucial time, this is what Wike can do. The best he can do at this period. Or maybe we should say they are being exposed the more. They are being exposed the more. How bad, how unqualified they are to be holding the offices they are holding. They are not fit. They are not fit to hold the offices. Most of them. They are not fit at all. They allocate money for security. Insecurity is increasing every day. Is increasing every day. The last time I said, we keep complaining of insecurity. What will it take Nigerian government to hire more police, more army, recruit more army and more police, pump more money, buy what we need for security? The last time they said they gave a pastor money to go and buy ammunition. How did she get for? Both money, both aeroplane, we no see anything. Ammunition, we no see till today. He's still walking around freely. Policeman go they follow. 10 policemen go follow one person. God. John Tori Olong, all of you that live here, please, how many times? And the funniest thing is that these people come to this country, they see everything going on, they see how things are working here. How many times have you seen police? Apart from the house of the president, the house of the vice president. That is where you will see police, FBI, and the rest in front of their houses. You will pass by the house of a governor here, you will not even know. Pass by the house of a senate here, you will not even know. It will look like ordinary person house. Sometimes I just feel like, how will things change the way things are? It's not getting better to me. It's supposed to get better. It's supposed to get better, but with what we are seeing, does it look like it's getting better? No. It's not looking like it's getting better. Girlfriend, politician girlfriend, get olopa. Clinical girlfriend, get olopa. People that are not supposed to have police following them, they have policemen following them up and down. This is the society we have created. How are we going to change all these things? With this same set of people ruling us. With this same set of people. Was it not yesterday? I was 2 days ago. They said the presidency sent some people to UK to go and beg on behalf of Mikere Madu. Of course, we know if it is in Nigeria, Wike will be walking around freely. I mean, Mikere Madu will be walking around freely. Nothing will happen. And our government, no shame to go and be begging, send delegates to go and beg UK to leave Ekwere Madu. The same way many of them are committing a lot of atrocities and walking around freely. Nobody can challenge them. Nobody can look them in the face. Nobody can talk. You talk, they carry you, they lock you up. You can castigate them, they lock you up. You tell them, even if you don't castigate them, For the fact that you point out some bad things going on, they are ready to lock you up. And many people are, you see, we the people are part of the problem. When I see some comments from some people and some things that come out of some people, say, it's good like that, so that they can teach them sense. And you want Nigeria to be better. You are telling law enforcement to teach people sense. And you want a better Nigeria. And you are saying it is good. They are teaching people sense. Some of you live abroad. You will applaud something like that. Some of you live back home. If people living back home are so used to that kind of system of abuse, you that you live in abroad, are you not supposed to know better? But you will still see some people living abroad. Because of favorites, because of who they support, they will say it is good like that. Let them teach them sense. For the country where you dey in that abroad, now so then they teach people sense anyhow. Your government not carry delegates to go to UK to go and be begging UK government, UK justice system to temper mercy with justice and leave a Kerimadu. Leave a Kerimadu for such serious offense. What are we saying? After all, in Nigeria, people, they kpai person. They gave them pardon. A lot of things are going on. They will say, no problem. Man, no man. Now, it be the case. Wike, you disgrace yourself. You didn't disgrace Nigerians. You disgrace yourself. You are not fit to be a minister. Your temper is zero. You have anger management, anger problem. You not only have anger problem, you don't have decorum as a public servant. You don't have the etiquettes in handling public issue. You don't have it at all. And that is how many of you are. Many of you that you are ruling us. As per the land issue, I'm not going to talk much about that. Now then know how the land matter be. But they have shown the world that our system is not organized. It's as simple as ABC. They have shown the world the kind of people they are, the kind of leaders that we have. And that is why Nigerians will not stop saying we need help. Our leaders are not capable in a lot of ways. If you are capable, you won't handle this kind of issue that way. How did we come to this? This is 2025. In another 5 years, 5 years time, less than 5 years, 5 years. In another 5 years time, we'll be in 2030. Meanwhile, some countries are already in 2050, 2040. They are already living another generation in a lot of things. By this time, our government does not know who has a land, who does not have a land, does not know how to handle the issue of land, does not know when there is dispute, court is supposed to do it. Or does our government believe people are not supposed to take government to court? Government can take people to court, people can take government to court. My people, I tire. Nigeria matter is very draining. But because we still have family there, that is where we come from. We want that country to be good. We want to be proud of our country. How many times have we seen office holders exchanging words, insultive words? How many times? Any public office holder does that, they will tell them to resign. There was a case of this air hostess, 2 air hostess. I think they were Delta airline air hostess or spiritual, and I can't remember. They were exchanging words at work. People immediately call for their resignation. If you see how Americans bombard their website, their pages online, asking that they should resign. That if they could behave that way, that means they are not capable to even take care of people in the plane. That means they have problem. They have anger issue. They are temperamental. If Wike can be behaving like this in public, I repeat, how do we know how he's behaving in the closets? What do we know he is doing to people working for him? If you cannot respect that uniform that is supposed to be our honor, that uniform that's supposed to be our pride, that uniform that does, and this is, if you look at that guy, very neat. Very neat. Many of them are not that neat. Uniform that even you yourself, you will see them. There is a salute you will give them. When I see them is here passing by, anytime I come across them, even if I'm driving, when I see them, there was a day I saw 3 of them passing, 1 woman, 2 men. I was in traffic, so they passed by and I was looking at them. They waved at me, and they did this, and I did it back to them. Uri mi de wu lọ́jọ́ yẹn. My head swelled on that day. Jokingly. You see how people were just waving at them. They were just going on their own, no? Everybody was just giving them a wave, giving them a smile, and they were smiling back, waving back. They celebrate these people. They celebrate that uniform. They hold that uniform in high esteem. That uniform is a thing of pride. But you that you are supposed to know better as a minister, you rubbish that uniform. You will deserve an apology from you as citizens of Nigeria. And the Nigerian Army and the Nigerian Navy should demand apology from you as well. Then you people can go and settle your rubbish land that you are allocating to each other. Okay, I should put on WhatsApp number. Okay. Oh, we're on. It's on. Oh, yeah, the number is on. Did you try to call? The number is on. Nigerians deserve apology. Wike has not only embarrassed that guy, he has embarrassed the whole of Nigeria with that his attitude. Because that uniform represents every Nigeria. It's our honor, it's our power. Oshe, sweetheart. Oh, yeah, into Bafe pe wole. I won't stay long, go. Maybe 1 or 2 calls. So that is the number. +1 240 351 9287. If you want to call in, you can call in. Very, very shameless leaders. Very shameless leaders. They keep embarrassing us. They keep embarrassing us. Insecurity came until international community put their mouth. And you guys started running helter-skelter. Helter-skelter. The terrorists you have not been able to catch within 1 week. And I'm saying I don't catch 100. Hello, Grandma. Good evening, ma.
There is a question now we do. I have an answer for you. Now we do ourselves.
Now we do ourselves.
They ask for Lere. You don't know Lere. Lere is as good as his boss. Whoever attacks his boss, Lere will attack them back, abuse them publicly. Then Wike has been a bad guy. It's only that you don't know. When he was a governor in Rivers State, that is his great job. And Wike has been grabbing land since he became federal capital minister. It's because you have not been watching.
No, I know they've been having issues of land.
And I don't know why President Tinubu is looking the other way. So me, I think Tinubu knows about the grabbing of the land. Maybe it's part of his portfolio.
Ah.
Yes, you should know that, my sister. Tinubu knows about it. Because this is not the first time. It's only that you didn't watch it. He's been doing that.
I know they've been having issues of land.
Yes. He's noted for land grabbing. And as for he's a drunk. He's not allegedly. He's a drunk. That guy. So it's very unfortunate that we have such people in the position. And that man is Abuja. He's someone Jetta. And he's Janduku. So don't be surprised. Well, let's pray for the country. May God help us. Thank you for your good job.
Thank you, Grandma. Grandma said God will help us. Let's continue to pray. Grandma, but you know we have told ourselves to take prayer out of our problem, out of our solution. Because prayer is not going to sort anything for us. Prayer has never sorted anything. Our leaders know what they are doing. Now you made a point now that Tinubu knows everything. And at this point, if Tinubu does not have hand for real, this is the time for him to do something about Wike. Because Wike has messed us up again, despite what is going on. At this crucial time, that an average Nigerian is calling for peace, is calling for security, is calling for sanity. Somebody comes out, a leader comes out as somebody that is insane, acting insane, acting like a drunk with, I don't know if to call those people behind him security personnel or guy or thugs. Insulting an army officer, calling him a fool while in uniform. Nigerians should speak concerning this thing. The world is looking at us. Do you know that all these things they are doing is just, it will just continue to ridicule and rubbish an average Nigerian? The outside world will not even respect you when you are living and you mention that I'm a Nigerian. They will not respect us except you carry another identity. But if you carry the same identity, they will not respect you. Because we are not even, our leaders are not giving us that respect that we deserve. They are not giving us that honor that we deserve. They are not helping us to redeem the image that is already kind of being rubbed on the floor. It's so unfortunate. It's very, very sad situation that the country we have found ourselves as a people. And honestly, each time I think of this thing, it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart as a citizen of Nigeria, because I know, despite everything going on here, despite all the wahala, it's not as if things are, in fact, yeah, they are passing through their own now. But even at that, their patriotism is there. And for so many reasons, you are just giving an average, even the youth, the younger ones coming up, you are giving them every reason not to be patriotic. You are giving them every reason not to obey the law. You are giving them every reason not to know what law entails. And to abuse the law too. To abuse power. If you can abuse power this way, then the younger ones will do worst. It's as simple as ABC. Nigeria should demand apology from Wike. They should demand apology from him. He has messed up big time. Anybody that says, because I see some people saying that guy supposed to be arrested, is they supposed to punish him for what he did for Wike. That doesn't he know? He doesn't know that Wike is a minister. I say, please come on, wait. What has the guy done? What did that guy do? He never insulted Wike. While Wike was insulting him, the guy was still being respectful. The only thing the guy said, I'm not a fool. I'm not going to keep quiet, sir, please. Somebody asked me to come and do this job. You are not the one that sent me here. So if you think there's something wrong, call the person who asked me to be here. And he went on and won, and they were pushing. And then we came one normal by when he was in that place. There is no reputable person in my own small level. I will not stay where they will be pushing me. I will push person. At this level, I will stay where they will push me. They will push me. I will push back. And everybody around me will be pushing each other. And I'm there. And I'm even the one that instigated the Rofo fight. No. Not at this stage. Not at this stage. Okay, you sent people to go there. They came to give you feedback. Is there no protocol? Is there no other way to go about it? But because you want to show power, that you are wicked, you are the minister in charge, you are the owner of Abuja, you stood up with entourage thugs in uniform and suits. Because they behave like thugs in uniform and suits. I mean, you people didn't see that guy in cream suit, the way they push him. He too was pushing people. I want to believe that probably that's a special assistant. You see the way they were pushing each other and they stood there. And this is supposed to be a minister. A minister. You got there, ask 1 or 2 questions. Okay, are you the one that stopped them? If the guy say yes, why? They told you, say, okay, no problem. Then you leave. You write a letter for the man to appear with his documents. Let him bring all his documents. But because all of you, including that, is it Gabo? I mean, what is his name again? The army officer that owns the place. All of you guys are the same. Because all of you are the same. That is why you have to do it to Rofo. Unfortunately, it's now boomerang. How do you at this stage go and behave like Agbero? Wike, shame, big shame on you. Ege Kamalo. You guys just keep disgracing the name of Nigeria the more. You keep disgracing, you keep dragging the name of that country. And if Tinubu should look at the other side on this case, Tinubu himself has failed. If he should look at the other side, carry his face as if nothing happened, he doesn't say anything about it. The only people you listen to is Trump. When Trump came with his order, all of you are running helter-skelter. You started tweeting, you started doing updates, all of you. Until the international community comes into your matter, all of you are clueless. If you are not clueless, we will not be where we are today as a people. We should have moved forward, way forward. We have the money, we have the resources, we have the brain. I was discussing with somebody yesterday about doctors. The person was like, who will go through school and stay and be collecting how much? Brain drain. Most of our people are, once they are done with school, they leave the country. They look for opportunity to leave the country. And what do we have? We see what is going on. Under all of you, everything is getting messed up. And you say you are ruling. Who are you ruling? All of you are not ruling nothing. You are just doing what you like. You are not ruling the country. A country that does not have a law and order. A country where everybody does do whatever they like. Leader go do nyama. Citizen go do nyama. Everywhere jaga. If road safety, the last time we saw road safety and people they arrested, beating each other on the streets, is either policeman and downfall driver or conductor, they are beating each other, tearing each other's clothes up. Or we see army officer asking people to lie down on the floor, beating them with koboko. Shame on all of you guys that you call yourselves our leaders. Very big shame on you. And you see all these things. And you, that you are supposed to be a mentor, a pioneer of all these things, you still went there and behave like the people are behaving, how will a country be better that way? Why won't we wake up tomorrow and somebody will carry a policeman, give am correct slap, beat am well? Or policeman will carry citizen, beat am well on the street with cane. Some things you will see self. And when, I don't want to mention name, they call Nigeria zoo. No be zoo, no they get control. No be zoo, everybody they misbehave. I no call Nigeria zoo. Now woman being they live there. But when woman beings are behaving like people, me if I sorrow, I don't want to hurt people. Guys, make we waka go jere. We'll just continue talking. I'll call some of it out. People need to call this man and demand apology. People are writing already. People are calling for apology already. But it's a shame that at this stage, we have to be going through this rubbish. At this level of exposure. If you go to Japan, it's one of the reasons I want to go to Japan. If you go to Japan, young children, young children are going to school on their own. You will see them by the roadside. The cars will pass. When they pass, the car is getting to the pedestrian line. The children will pass. Once they get to the other side, they will give a bow to the car for stopping for them. If you see what, oh Lord. Hello. I'm mommy, grandma. Eba wa lower the other phone. Eba mi lower phone you.
No one will see our uniform men in America, not only waving at you, only say thank you for your service.
Yes.
Hey, just to help you out.
Yes.
Thank you for your service.
Yes. Thank you, ma.
Thank you, my sister.
Yes, ma.
Good job.
Yes, ma. Grandma is telling me that when next I see them, I should tell them thank you for. I think I did that in Jotimori one. I think I did. Auntie me, I beg, no compare Japan with Nigeria. Eh, mo kon so ni. But Japan is ruled by woman being too now. It's like Japan not being ruled by woman being. Now woman being they there now. So many other countries now woman being they there. Even Kenya still there orderly pass us. Kenya. Another country where I say go resemble us small. My Ghana friends, if you are here, no vex. I see some of my videos too. Ghanaians, they are becoming like Nigerians. Or whether they've been like Nigerians. I will see their video where they arrest somebody or they take somebody to court. You will see how crowd will follow them. Thank you very much. You will see how crowd will follow them. And they will be dragging the person police is holding. The first day I saw the video, I said, this is not Nigeria now. This is Ghana. So I don't know whether they have been like that before or they are copying Nigeria. But honestly, I don't expect us to have this kind of leader in our country. At this our dispensation. For this stage where we did. Big shame to Wike. Wike has embarrassed us. Wike really embarrassed us. We deserve apology. It's a big embarrassment. He's not representing. He's our representative. He's our image to the world. He's part of our image to the world. And this is what he has to offer. This is what he has to offer. Tomorrow now, students will carry teacher. In fact, there was even a case of a teacher that the students beat and they unalived that teacher in Ibadan. Ibadan or Ekiti, one of the western countries, states. Students. That was last week or so when I saw the post. It's time. If you see all the things people they see, they beat that teacher until that teacher bye. The teacher was admitted and he passed away after some days. Students, and those are the tomorrow of that country. Please tell me, if you can think, please don't be a politician favorite. Governance goes beyond making speech. Governance goes beyond we are doing party. Governance goes beyond we are the kinikan of a black nation. It goes beyond that. Picture the future of Nigeria in the next 10 years with what we are seeing. Picture the future of Nigeria when these people that have laid bad precedents are going to leave that country. I mean, they will not be in power anymore. Just picture it. With what we are seeing. Oshiomhole do in whole, he go. Wike don't do now. Nedu won't carry somebody without due process. Lock them up for days. And many others that they are doing. Please, if you truly love that country, let's stand on the path of truth. Let's stand, not because somebody is your favorite. Thank you, Akpabio, and Natasha and the rest. Ekwere Madu, now our Senate president at a point. Can you see the kind of people ruling us? Hello, sir. Do you want to engage the speaker? All right, sir. Your English, sir. We are speaking English on the show. Okay. Yes, sir. Okay. Go ahead, sir. You're online.
Okay, hello, Auntie Adunye. You know, when I woke up this morning and I saw that very disgraceful video on social media, you know, I felt so ashamed. And I felt so, you know, so concerned for my country, you know. The fact that we are still in the United States or in Western countries does not mean that we have detached ourselves from what is going on in Nigeria. And a lot of people in Nigeria don't even know that some of us in this country or in the diaspora, we got the first-hand information before they even get the information. You know, I just pity the citizens of Nigeria, you know. Whenever everything wants to come to friction and things are beginning to take shape, that is when we have all these horse-like behavior coming from all sides, whether from the government or from the citizens. Everything is in shambles in Nigeria, and I'm so concerned because what happened today, you know, to have coincided with what is going on in the United States right now as we are celebrating the Veterans Day. Come on. I know how I get respected whenever I enter any store in where I'm living here in Arizona.
With your uniform.
My uniform or my badge. When I was still in uniform before I started using becoming a kind of a civilian, not in uniform anymore. But when people see my badge, I go to Walgreens or go to Lowe's or any store, and they see that badge, the respect you command, you know, you feel respectful as well. You give it back. You know, when people respect you, you give that respect back, and you feel happy. You are ready to die. You are ready to, you know, to sacrifice your life or whatever is in this country. That is the way America is. And you see a lot of Nigerians, personnel, military, police, you know, working day and night to make sure that everything works in that country. But the system is in shambles. Yesterday, I saw there is a vacancy in one of the counties here. The police officer's position was open. $167,000 per annum for a police officer.
For police officer.
Yes. Apart from the benefit we're going to get from that position, apart from the medical, American law enforcement agents, you know, get the best of the best of the best healthcare in this country, including your family. So tell me, why won't you want to sacrifice your life for a country that takes care of you day and night
and respects you?
That is the problem. That is the problem we are facing in Nigeria. And I'm praying, yes, I am an incurable supporter of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The man is trying his best. I wish discerning man can understand how that man is working day and night to make sure that things are working well. And I like his approach towards what is going on right now. The advice from the President of the United States should be a wake-up call for all the stakeholders in Nigeria to wake up and redirect that country to the right path. We are all involved. We are all guilty. The leadership and the followership, everybody in that country, nobody is exempted. So we need to sit down. We need to sit down and make sure that we get our acts together and do the right thing. Killing of innocent people is a no-no. Whether you're a Christian or you're a Muslim or you're Hindus or you're atheist or you're theist, it's a no-no in whatsoever. So for everybody to be politicizing, to be religionizing and then regionalizing and ethnicizing all what is going on in Nigeria today, it breaks my heart. When you work your hard day and night for a country that cares for you, and then your rooted country going in a state of abuse.
Yeah.
How do you want to feel? No matter how much you are being paid, no matter what you are getting from the system here, you still feel attached to your root.
Exactly.
I came back from Nigeria and I saw how people are suffering. I traveled from Lagos to Ekiti. I couldn't even go with private car because of kidnapping and all those stuff. Me and my friend had to go into public transportation. We disguise ourselves as if we are, despite the fact that I wore kind of ruffian uniform and clothes. People still believe that, where are you coming from? You are not part of us here, this and that. I was scared for that journey that's supposed to take you 3 hours. We spent almost 6 hours, 8 hours before we get to where we're going, from Lagos to Ekiti. So why are we who we are? So for people to be apportioning blame and here and there, what Wike did, whether you like it or not, I don't care whether the army officer was acting on behalf of his Oga to protect the land or whatever. But for a public servant, just like you have said, to display that kind of arrogance, that kind of unprofessional behavior, what are you teaching your children? What are you teaching people that are looking up onto you? What are you doing in your office when nobody sees you? I'm one of his supporters. I like the way he works. He's a very hardworking man.
Who?
When you
are you talking of Wike?
Yes. When you are overzealousness is what is killing that guy, and very, very arrogant. And as a public servant, you don't do that. People look up onto you. If there is any problem, you go through legal means to resolve the issue, not through violence. What if that officer is not measured?
I want to ask you a question, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, I know you are a die-hard fan of Tinubu, and yes. I don't think anybody should take that from you, and I'm not taking it from you. But what is your opinion about the upgrading of Agberu in that country? Don't you think it contributes to what we are saying today?
So Nigeria is undergoing a in sociology where they call a social anomy. And how do you do that? That's why in my consultation with the presidency and everybody that I have to talk to, until you discounted all these Agberu, just like in quote, just like you have said, Nigeria is not going to move forward. When you use them as your leverage to win political office, you are not giving credibility to your position. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't agree with using Agberu, to do
Okay.
to get into public office. You understand what I'm saying? So yes, you can organize people to campaign for you, just like we do here in the United States. You go house to house, you campaign with dignity, with respect. That is what we should start doing in Nigeria. Unless we start, everybody, just like I've said, everybody is involved, and we are all guilty of that. Because I personally, no matter how close you are to me, you know me very well. If you are wrong, you are wrong. I don't care. If you are wrong, you are wrong. The only thing is I might not reprimand you, in the public to disgrace you, but when we are one-on-one, we have to talk it out, and then we must share it. I don't look for government or a job in Nigeria, but I'm concerned, just like every other Nigerians who are in the diaspora. So, like you have said, I don't support that.
Thank you,
It's
sir.
a no to me. So
Somebody
thank you,
said,
Auntie.
thank you so much, sir.
You are
Look,
doing a great job.
thank you, sir.
Okay, you still have questions?
Yes, somebody said America has Proud Boys. That it's more like the same thing that we have as the Agberu in Nigeria. What do you say to that?
That is wrong. That is completely wrong. No politician is ever associated with any militia to win any political office. It's a no in the Constitution. Everybody knows that. People are going to use, look for a way of defending the indefensible stuff. You understand what I'm saying?
Thank you for being honest.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I think that's a wrong narrative to throw to the public, so that people will not feel it's the same thing. You can't compare. For that person that made that comment, you know yourself. I saw the comments now. You can't compare. And here, law still applies to a lot, to a large extent.
People just make comments on social media. That's why sometimes I always feel like leaving social media and not even go there.
Honestly, there are times I feel so too.
But yeah, so
thank you, sir.
Auntie Adunni.
Yes, sir.
I really appreciate what you are doing for
thank you, sir.
Everybody to do the right thing in that country.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
So on this channel, I allow people to speak their opinion, and it's all okay if he supports Tinubu. But at least he has agreed that what Wike did is good. I was even supposed to ask him that, what does he mean when he said Wike is trying? He should tell us Wike's achievements, because the only thing I say about Wike is fighting this, is fighting that. Anyway, this person is not picking. I might as well stop here. The person called me and I tried to call back, but they're not picking. So we cannot normalize. Exactly, we can't normalize bad behavior. This is the thing that makes people feel they can continue to behave the way they like. Because Kosenito Mamumi, or by the time I will call my godfather, by the time I will call my Baba Saleh, and that will be the end of it. Honestly, if we continue to applaud all this rubbish these people are doing, it's going to boomerang on us. And unfortunately, they will settle their children. Already, you can see Wike going around with his children. He's trying to position them. Sheyi Tinubu is being positioned for something. Most of them are positioned, getting their children ready. Unfortunately. And if they see this is what they laid down, that means it will continue. That means that's what they will continue to do. And honestly, today is Veterans Day. America is celebrating them. They appreciate them. And if you know the honor that uniform means, that's why I said Wike embarrassed Nigerians for his attitude with that army officer. I stand on it. He embarrassed Nigerians because that uniform represents Nigerians. Thank you, guys. We will see much later, or no, not later again today. We will see tomorrow, definitely, all things being equal. Let's keep talking out. Let's keep using our spaces to talk about what is going in our country. Don't say it doesn't concern you. Like I said, the army officer, the army people too, they are not exempted with what is going on in that country. The army of people too have their own blame in that country of the damages over the time. Because how can one of army officer have 12 plots of land? Where did he get the money from? In Abuja, of all places. And yet, this is the same country they say they allocate trillions of money for security. And they are still calling outsiders to come and help them. To come and help them, give them equipment and all of that. That the machinery that the Boko Haram have, they don't have it. Then where are all the money that you allocated? Every year you allocate money. All we see is that the organs are enjoying. The subordinates, we see them where they are. They will tell us they don't have what it takes to face those people. We see of course, when you go to war front, you are not expected to live as a king. It's war front, it is what it is. But at the same time, what is the package for these people to make them behave well? Are the organs the ones they are supposed to pay better? You heard what our brother said. For a policeman, ordinary policeman, how much they are going to be paid. That is about 9,000 monthly. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Is it too late to...
No, not late, sir. You are very much on time, sir. I'm still talking. It's something that we are very, very passionate and sad about. So we are not gone yet, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Yes. Please allow me 2 minutes to please contribute.
Please go ahead, sir. Yes, sir.
Hold on 1 second, please. As much as I agree with the last caller, there's a lot of things that he said that needs to be pushed back on seriously. What do you expect in a country where your best hope of getting judgment lies with very dark men? What do you expect to get from a country where one of the few female senators that served that country is being subjected to humiliation for months, and President Bola Ahmed never tend to spend one day to address it, but yet he went straight to Port Harcourt to mediate between Fubara and Wike. Tinubu has created a monster in Wike, and the monster is ravaging Nigeria. Tinubu has created a huge monster that only him can tame. What we saw today in Nigeria is a shame that rubbished the whole image of Nigerians anywhere you are in the world, no matter your calling. Otherwise, you will not be discussing this today. Okay? Now, let's break down what happened today. Wike did what he did. Did you notice the entourage behind Wike?
Yes, I mentioned it. You
saw the defense that they are putting up for a civilian, a cabinet minister. Wike is not in charge of health, is not in charge of education, is a territorial minister just to address a sizable portion of Nigeria that is not up to the size of Lagos State. And you have given one man this much power. They say power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. Okay? Now, let me talk about the military. What do you expect in a country where the forces of that country operates at the behest of the fortunate members of the society? It is wrong that that military officer there has no business to use the military to settle a civilian issue. That is wrong. It's never done. It's never done. So two wrongs cannot make it right. Wike made a force that he cannot push down on today. And if that's all it takes to tame Wike, I applaud the military officer. But in the same vein, whoever sent that military officer need to realize that the military officer, they are not there to serve him. A military officer should... How many times have you seen a military officer in a liquor store or a grocery store fighting a civilian in this country?
Thank you, sir.
How many times?
Or even secure individual house.
But you know what? That's what they do in Nigeria. That's what they do. They figure if they have the power over you, they will marshal any member of our forces to deal with you, and nothing will happen. Nothing. This issue of the American president, intervening in Nigerian issues, if it didn't get to this level, Tinubu will never step up to do anything about it.
That's true.
Again, I'm not faulting Tinubu for anything he does. He's doing whatever he knows how to do best in his own capacity, but it's not enough. They have looked away from so many things in Nigeria that to the point that people don't even care anymore. People don't even care anymore. Shuaibu was kidnapped for how long now? Nobody's talking about her. And I'm not here to fight for Christian or Muslims, but what is happening in Nigeria is something that everybody should be concerned about. If you are not affected today, someday it would affect somebody that could be connected to you.
Exactly.
And that's where we are. So right. For that gentleman that just calling, I respect you, sir. I respect your opinion. You have the right to support any political party, any president,
anyone you want to support.
Yeah, but to say that Tinubu is trying, that word "trying" is demeaning to the welfare of Nigerians. Tinubu, I don't see how do you measure the trying? My sister, let me ask you this: if that let's assume whatever happened today in Nigeria happened in America, what do you think will happen tomorrow morning at the Congress?
It will be called to resign or step down.
Not only resign, they will call his superiors. They will call the superiors of the military guy. There will be an investigation.
Oh, you mean the military guy? I thought you were referring to Wike. Okay, yes.
Oh, nobody's going to call Wike.
That cannot even happen here, so it's unimaginable. But let's say it happens. Yes, the superior will be called. Why it has to be at that place?
Exactly.
Yes.
They will summon his superiors.
Yes.
To tell them who approved that military officer to be on that line. Not to talk of the shame that Wike will have to experience because his constituents will tell him, sir, what are you doing calling a military officer a fool?
A fool. Publicly.
What audacity do you have to call a military officer a fool? You have disrespected a whole institution by calling him a fool. And I want to applaud the composure of that military guy because he did what most military guys will not do in Nigeria. And as you rightly said, if it had been a common man that was dealing with that military officer, that guy would have to walk away in handcuffs or on a wheelchair. But Wike just met his own today. I'll call it the showdown of David and Goliath.
Yeah, exactly. He was really shaking. He was shaking seriously.
Exactly.
He was shaking because he had to leave the premises, not the guy leaving the place.
No, that was what you saw was David
and Goliath.
Yeah, exactly. God bless you, my sister.
Thank you so much, sir. Thanks for calling in. I really enjoy your contribution. Yeah, I want to respond to somebody. What's the name again? David Moses. You say make we hear what Jare. Why is the military guiding the land? So they shouldn't, right? So that Wike can forcefully collect it and nothing will happen. My darling brother David Moses, you spoke right, okay? Everything still boils down to the failure of the government not doing things right for a long time and even till now. If they have done things right, we shouldn't get to this stage. Then the next question you want to ask is, how come military officers, what is their salary? For one military officer to be having 12 plots of land in Abuja, how did they come about it? They need to be investigated. We are still talking about the non-working system we have found ourselves as a people. So you are right. You are right, but it's deeper. We are facing the facts here. We are trying to say Nigeria is not working as it should. The government needs to do more. We have leaders that are failing and embarrassing us, just like what Wike has done today. Wike did not only embarrass himself, he embarrassed the whole of Nigeria. He embarrassed that uniform that represents the dignity, the power, the supremacy of Nigeria as the strong, as the giant of Africa. I hope that explains, answers your question. Hello, sir. Is this sir or ma? Good evening.
Hello?
Hello, you are online.
Oh, sorry. I hit the wrong number. Sorry.
This is the number for the... Anyway. Hello, good evening.
Hello. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Yeah, there is a precedent to the incident, actually.
Okay.
A similar thing has happened, I think, in the 80s, involving Air Force personnel. Hello?
We can hear you. I don't want to interrupt you. Yes, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That is involving the Nigerian Air Force personnel and Chief Abiola. That was, I think, 1989 or 1988. One of those years. It was in the newspaper. The superiors of the Air Force men, Air Vice Marshal Nuran Imam, he actually supported them that what they did was right. I think they actually beat Kola, in that incident in 19.
Kola Abiola.
So this one that happens too, whoever is the chief of, I think he's the Navy officer. The guy is in the Navy. The uniform actually says Navy, so that's their own camouflage that he's putting on. So the superior officer will actually support
I keep calling him Army.
They will actually have to support him because, first of all, he's under orders. He has to do his job. He has to do his duty, which he was doing. And everybody can see in the video that it is the minister who is the belligerent in India. So, yeah, he did what he has to do. I think nothing will happen to him. Those who are saying that they will question why he's there or he will have to be court-martialed. No, nothing of such will happen. He wouldn't be court-martialed. I think he was just doing his job. And the minister was in the wrong. So the videos is like the evidence. Although it's a bad thing that Nigerian military officers are being used to do
exactly.
guard job, but it is the situation of that country. That's why we need Trump to come in. To come and help us.
Now you are talking. I thought you wanted to excuse the military out of it.
Just my short
they have their faults too.
It has happened in the past. I mean, they didn't run amok. Military officers, they could do their run amok in that situation and beat every of those DSS, or they used to be called NSO in the 80s. The DSS is known as NSO under Rapindadi. They are very wicked. I only knew more. They are Jekure good DSS. They were just looking and they were shouting there. Maybe, it didn't end up in a gunfight. That would have been disastrous for the nation. But I think people should call Wike to order, whoever is the superior. Now that Trump has talked about Nigeria, everybody now know everybody get Oga. Even our Oga get Oga. Oga is America. So that's why everybody is doing what they like. Everybody get Oga somewhere. So, yeah, that's my short contribution. Man.
Thank you very much for the call. So I'm going to answer. Thank you so much. I'm going to respond to one or two comments here. Then we call it a day. Now, let me respond to Charles. You said Wike asked for the documents for the land, which was not presented. Therefore, the soldiers did not have the right to stake claim to the land. Okay. If Wike asked for the documents and they couldn't present the land, so the next thing is for Wike to go there like Agbiru and go and be fighting dirty. What happens to the courts? What happens to inviting the man? Please answer me. There are ways they could have handled this better. If it is not that we are just used to jaga way of doing things. So they have to go there. So the soldier that he kept there, that man kept there, the superior officer that asked that junior officer to stay there, is that their office? Is that where the guy was supposed to be and the rest? And these are the same people that say they need more people to come and they need to recruit more people into the security people because of what is coming up in case. And yet they divide these people to go out of their jurisdiction. Is keeping a land part of the guy's job? That is what you should ask first. If I don't speak broken, if I reverse can't speak broken with this thing together. Emma, bere question now. I mean, Eje Kamaru Okon. Was that guy, was the Navy guy, was he employed purposely to be keeping land because they want to collect his or gas land? What happens to courts? Can't lọ sí courts. Nobody is clapping for Wike here. We have agreed Wike is a land grabber. This is because all of them have been doing it. They are watching each other. Can't they go to court? Can't they find a way to stop all of this? Shebi, they have been doing it before. All of them are looking. Now it has come to them too. Is it the first time things like this are happening? It's a normal thing that we see. It's a regular thing. Land grabbers is a part of Nigerian system. Somebody will just come and claim your land. Even ordinary you and I, they never claim our land before. And there is nobody to fight for us. And none of them are there. Because, don't forget, this is a retired officer that owns that land. So maybe because he's retired, they think they can collect his land from him. Because they too have been looking at them doing it before. They don't speak. You see where everything has been messed up. Now it's coming back to the table of the people who think they once had power. You have power today, tomorrow you will not have power. Nobody is clapping for Wike here. We will never clap for the rubbish and nonsense he did. Wike does not sound like somebody normal to even be in that office. Mama, that guy is a 3-star general. That's why he was sent to destabilize the minister. If minister normal, they cannot destabilize him. My darling brother, David. If minister okay, they cannot destabilize minister. Minister is a leader who is supposed to know how to handle crisis in a decent manner, respectful manner, minding the words that come out of his mouth, especially in a public issue. No, Wike did not behave well. He did not represent well. He represented like somebody that is not okay. He represented like somebody that was drunk. Look at his actions now. Look at his actions. Okay, now that he went there, so if you say them bring caterpillar come there, all of them go they drag caterpillar. I beg by me. We can go they drag. Will he be dragging caterpillar? Ni? Let's assume they are bringing caterpillar to come and start work there. Is he going to hold the tire of caterpillar? No. Can you see? This is what we are saying. That things are messed up. How many times? I don't know where you stay, my brother David. I don't. I'm not excusing Ami. I'm not excusing Wike. I just talk about how they don't mess us up. And how we can add insult upon injury on what we are going through. How many times you don't hear say, Omonile, or somebody is coming to stop you from building a house. Even if there is problem on that property, you have to go to court because there is law. there is law and order. Eh? There is law and order. Wike behaved in an uncivilized manner. He behaved like somebody that is not okay. Very unprofessional for a leader of that is status. We are talking about a minister. We are not talking about one junior staff, a clerk, or an educated person. Please don't make excuse for Wike's attitude. Please. Please, my brother, don't. It may be your favorite. You may belong to his party. Don't make excuse. Because this embarrassment is not for him alone. It's for the whole of Nigeria. Talking in that manner to somebody wearing army uniform. Everything we are still talking. You say when we say that all these things going on, like the last caller, no, was it the last caller? The caller before the last. The caller before the last said all these things that we look, and sometimes because it has not happened to us, we don't bother about it. The day it will come to our table, that is when we will know there is serious injustice going on in that country. That is when you will know the law is made for some people and not made for some people. That is when you will know. As long as we keep looking at it or we keep applauding because Wike is this, Wike is that. At the end of the day, it will come to your table one day. It will. You said Wike thinks he is dealing with Rivers people, not knowing it's non-tribal. You don't see wetin? Do you know how Omonile in that country has deprived people of their sweat and there is nobody to fight for them? No law. Omonile will sell property to 10, 15 people and all of you will be dragging the land. The next thing, they will take you to a far place. They will take you to a far place where you didn't pay for. No law will fight for you. It's either you collect it or you forget your money. You know how many people have lost their money. We handle some cases on this channel about Stephen Kankitayo selling estates to people. That guy on Instagram, I can't remember his name too. You see, he was even carried and locked up because he spoke for people that they sold property to and they did not allocate land to them for years. Instead of the government to listen to what that guy said, maybe all these people that are fighting about land now, they saw everything, they didn't say anything because it is not their problem. They are fine, they are okay. They have the money. The guy's name is Iga, is he? No, Igalako. IG something is Igua something is the name of that guy. PM company. PW Kikiniko company. Remember that guy? So many other people. Omonile don't deal with in that country. Government no do law. Government no put any law down to make sure once you buy a property, sealed it, 100 years, is for lease. P1 Real Estate. Thank you. Scott Iguma. Scott Iguma. When that guy started screaming, what was this government supposed to do? Invite those people, investigate the case. Instead, they carry Scott, then go lock him up. If not for social media, then for do shege promos for that guy. Do you know how many other people? It's just because my own be say, if you bring case, be ready to come out. Don't say me I should come and be screaming. Do you know how many other people they have used scammed in the name of buying property and buying land, and nobody to fight for them? No law to protect what they buy. There is law protecting whatever you buy in this country. As small as this phone stand is, if I buy it under 30 days, if I don't like it, I return it and I collect my money. There is protection for it. Government has put the law there to protect me as the consumer. And in as much as they are protecting me, they are protecting the sellers too, in their own way. But where is the law for such things in our own place? Omonile will sell property. Shey this army officer go to tell us, say, no, say something like that, they happen. None of them, they talk. And what we are saying is that it is very wrong for them to use those naval personnel and put them to be watching over their property. It's not their job. That is not their job. They have their job definition. They have where they are supposed to resume to. That is how they abuse power too. By carrying people, taking them out of their offices to go and do jobs for them. Not before this social media, we see Nigerian police. They carry handbag. Abba, make we talk true for ourselves now. Embarrassing things that they use these people to do. How much are they even paying them? Not before this social media, we see Nigerian police. They carry amala. Food for party with uniform. Ah, yeah. Nigeria will drain you. Make I dey waka go. Uniform. Nigerian police uniform. He carry amala. He dey serve. Waiting we no go see for Musa. Waiting Musa no go see for gates. Now be Nigeria matter. How many times you don't say police here? Police here. Muti, I like American police for one thing. I dey always talk I never see police wey do like this past American police. How you want to take approach them? They are friendly, oh, if you want to talk to them, as long as you don't do anything. But the way they stand, you will be proud of them. That you are part of them. Yes, they have their other side too. I won't take it out and say they are perfect 100%. No. But honestly, the way you go see them, where they go dress, that their uniform, where they go stand, looking very neat. Shana them, somebody, how many times you don't see her? Which day? Natasha, hey, Nigeria. Not Natasha Akotio, Natasha House of Rep. Wait, oh. Madam, please, for your information, it is not wrong. The officer has the right to some security officers to protect them and their properties. How many security officers are they supposed to have? And the security officers, where are they supposed to be? They say they are protecting them, Abi, and their property, meaning where they are living. Abi, where are they supposed to be? I know some of them have the right to personnel, security personnel that will be with them. But are they supposed to be go and be doing omonile? They are supposed to be go and be doing omonile. They are supposed to be go and be doing omonile. What is this lady's name? Natasha Two-Face. You know so many police they follow her too up and down. There is a lady wey do nyash sometimes ago. She was jogging. 2 policemen they jog behind her. They follow her with gun. You dey see that rubbish for here? Police where them pay to take care of citizens with public fund. You see the useless work, then they use all of them they do. And some of you think it's okay. And you want a better country. It's in a better country. Nigeria. Honestly, make I dey waka go. And I don't go buy me for this country. And I don't go buy me. Kí ni ìwọ tún sọ? Please, man. I wonder now who they protect ordinary citizens? Nobody. Honestly, you cannot explain. Let me go. In Nigeria, in my language, they say when something don't pass, cry. Laugh, we they take and laugh. I'm understand. Maybe say make I just laugh. They can't go. Somebody said you can never explain Nigeria. And for real, you can never. Sometimes you wonder whether is part of the country in the world. Other country just stay, he just stay on his own with all the kind of drama we see every day. Tomorrow morning now, we don't know the way we go woke up to. We never finish see another senator. Then you woke one wife. When they are yama the outside, we still they handle that one. Now we wake up this day, everybody begins to answer. I do this see another leader, see another senator. As a quick kilo today by see another minister. Look at what is going on. Now I look the thing and say, now we can do like Agbero on top of so the only way they can sort it is by doing the Agbero style they did. Amawa all right. Amawa all right. Akuku they see them. They say that because of insecurity. Nigerian police, we don't know whether not the citizens that they work for or they are working for highest bidder. So to me, if you like say the highest bidder, then they work for as they no pay them well. American police na ain't go follow some individual. Go where? Where then they go? Now like this, then go stay for road when you see them. If they have to stand out from their car, most times they are always inside their car, parading, going around. If you have there to see them coming down, this is what they do. Hey, wàhálà wa o. Ní pa mí Naija. Ẹ má ṣe mí léṣe. America dey waka go. Kehinde Peters, Nigeria cannot even explain itself. Anything goes in it. Wallahi. Even the world. There is a particular page on social media. You don't want to go to that page and read what they talk about when they post anything about Nigeria on that page. I don't know whether an African be the person will get them, but the person is not in Nigeria because the person is always posting most of the things the guy post about us are about people scamming. Go and see comments. To even respond, their shame go catch you. And it's not their fault. It's all because we have clueless leaders. If all these people are not clueless, all these wicked people, they are not clueless. If not that wicked wants to be collecting people's property too, to resell or allocate to themselves too. Because all this property, by the time they collect them, now they then go still get them. That time when they tell people to come out for Teju show, after they build Teju show finish, how many people feel afford Teju show? How many people feel afford? Up till now, there are still empty stores inside Teju show because it's very expensive. By the time they build and finish, then go. I mean, they collect the land, finish, then go allocate to each other. Wicked, the land don't enter in high. You go do like Agbero. They fight like person wey drink kind and sapele water join together with Igbo. Eji amalo before I sing because I Idris Abdul Karim, he say that country jaga poor man dey suffer. Yes, kosa. That country jaga. That country baga. Toba wa sobe. Even your minister don't behave say na jaga. Wike he show say na jaga. Ulo gogoro amugbo. Si Obama gogoro ni koni. Look at his dressing now. Look at Wike dressing. Look at as he be like person where they sell meat for markets. Ó dàbí àwọn bàbá ẹlẹ́ran tó múra jímọ̀. You know on Fridays, those markets, I'm not no insult to them. All those men where they sell meats in the market for Agege. May I talk the places where I know for Agege, for Teju Osho, for all those markets, Onyigbo. You know as all those men, they dress, especially on Friday. After them go do Jimo, they will put their cap and pose. See Wike. Shomolu, see Wike, ewo minister yin. See Wike, that na minister, we be like person where they sell meat. He be like meat seller. Power drunk people. Once they get to that power place, look at all of them. Wike be like person where they sell meat, and he behave like meat seller. True. Wike behave like person where they sell meat. He no behave like person where go school. He no behave like person where even supposed to hold a position of a counselor. Public office holder. He no even resemble them. Ó dàbí àwọn bàbá ẹlẹ́ran. Ó dàárọ̀. Somebody said Wike look like Baba Alajo Shomolu ní Bariga. Bọ́bọ́ yẹn ò tiẹ̀ kò fit office yẹn rárá. Tí o bá ń ṣe wípé they are using people pé okay, you help me to win election, I will give you this office. Ṣerú Wike, is this type of Wike should hold that kind of office? Minister of FCT. Look at the way he looks. I've never seen him looking comported. Afiboya once a while I wear suit. There was a particular video I saw where he was dancing too. He was dancing when Nigeria is going through crisis. That was last week. When everybody is still like, is Trump coming? Is he not coming? What is going to happen? He was dancing. He was dancing. Hello. Ó dàárọ̀ ẹ̀yin people yìí, ẹ̀yin tèmi. À sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́la. Any lovely nights. I have to go now. Bye-bye. Thank you for the super chats. Shebimbola ló fún mi ní super chat àbí. Thank you for the person that gave me super chat. Sorry, I've missed the name now because I didn't pin it. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you for joining me. Okay. Matthias said the action of the minister should be sanctioned by our president. It should have been reported to the chief of army staff instead of going to... Thank you. Maybe the guy has superior. Instead of going there by himself. Thank you, Jere, for that. This is your comment. I don't pin now. You don't get Organic to go and report him. Only for him to go there. Look at all of them. Shameless set of people. Good night, guys. Enjoy your nights.